Storms rolling in through Friday morning, then Friday night. Marina's here with what we're going to see today. Good morning, Marina.
Good morning. Well, you know, yesterday we had a few thunderstorm warnings. Some folks got anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches of rain.
A lot of rain in Burnsville last night.
Yes.
It was nice.
Really?
It was welcome.
And I'm sure that will help, but a lot of places didn't see anything at all. So we need the rain at this point, but we're not going to really see it today or tomorrow. We have a slight chance for a few isolated storms in our Wisconsin counties only as we move on into the day today. But watch out.
90 is going to be the cool.
90 will be the cool of the next 3 days.
Ooh.
Yes. Wait till you see that 7-day.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. All right, thanks, Marina.
Thanks, Marina. Coming up on 7:02, our top
calendar.
On the calendar.
Yeah. Technically on the calendar, it was just 3 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks to go.
So it just started.
Yeah, and I don't know if the best part of my summer would be a triathlon if I did one, but woo!
It's not easy.
I know, those people, kudos to them, that's for sure. But our clouds and radar here over the past 4 hours is showing a beautiful day to do just that. Get outside, enjoy the summer. It is going to be very hot and humid again, so make sure that you stay hydrated and just do your best to enjoy that sunshine and get that sunscreen going. We saw some storms roll through yesterday. Not everyone saw it, but those of us who did, good portion of the metro saw some rain, which is much needed. We saw anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches, which is very good. But now we are looking at a very dry day with a few isolated storms in our Wisconsin counties only. I'd like to send a big shout out to about 80 kids that I talked to on Tuesday in Brooklyn Park. They had their safety camp out there, and we talked about weather safety and severe weather safety, and we had a really good time, and they were great listeners, so I hope that they enjoyed. Heading out the door right now, it is beautiful. It's going to get muggy as we head on into the afternoon, but for now it's very comfortable. 69 degrees, dew points in the 60s. Feel like temperatures are going to start to creep on back into our forecast, especially on Sunday and Monday, so keep that in mind. But right now we've got 66 in St. Cloud as well as in Brainerd, 69 in Alex, 66 in Owatonna, and that southwesterly flow will really start to kick in for our Sunday and Monday, but it'll still be quite hot today. Winds are going to be relatively quiet as we head on into the afternoon at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So if you're going to see the Twins take on the Athletics at 6:10 this evening, we're going to be looking at just a very hot and humid night tonight, but no chance for rain, which is good. And it got out of there just in time yesterday too, Tom and Karen. It was a close call, but rain ended at about 6:30 and the first pitch was a little after 7, which is good.
Yeah, that's not bad, and the weather was really nice. Thank you very much. I remember that drought that summer. That summer of 2012.
I can't even think of Christmas trees right now. I me
either.
Not in midsummer.
Yeah,
no.
I know.
It's wrong.
But in the next few months, we'll be remembering this summer and saying, oh, those triple digits weren't so bad once that snow comes into the region. But we'll see a few isolated storms today in our Wisconsin counties only. So as we head on out towards the east. Otherwise, it's going to be hot and humid throughout the entire weekend. 90 degrees on Saturday, 93 as we head on into our day tomorrow. It's actually quite comfortable right now, though. So if you want to head out there for a morning stroll, it is a good time to do it. 66 in St. Cloud, 69 in Alex, 66 in Brainerd and Owatonna, 68 in Eau Claire. We're going to have a great summer weekend. So triple H's are moving back on in. Hazy, hot, and humid. Heat index is over 100 starting tomorrow as well as Monday. Very small rain chances, folks, and at this point we really need the rain, so we're hoping that we can get some in here. Some of us saw anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches yesterday, but that wasn't everybody, so we need it for sure. So today we're going to top out at 90 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Basically, only our Wisconsin counties have the chance for that isolated storm to pop in. Tonight, 72, so very warm and muggy evening on tap with mostly clear conditions. And then as we head on into our Sunday, we're looking at 93 degrees, and you can see everyone across the entire region is going to be looking at those 90s. 98 on Monday, so we could be once again seeing the triple digits to start out our work week, and then as we move on into our Tuesday, that's our next chance, and it's just a small chance for some showers and thunderstorms. And then Thursday and Friday we might see a couple of thunderstorms as well. We need a nice good soaking rain, a rain that's going to last throughout the day off and on, but it just doesn't look like we are going to get that anytime soon. Good Saturday morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. Let's get you set up for your day today. We are going to see a factor as we move on into the next couple of days as well. The Fox 9 Morning News starts right now.
Oh, wow, and she will tell you any chance she gets how tough she is and what she's been through.
Well, I think if we all split it up, Like, you know, I think I could probably do the swimming part.
Oh, that's fine, because I'm not doing that part.
So I could do the swimming part. So I think if we all like did one portion of it, I think I could do it. But
there's a scramble.
There's no way that I could bike for that long, or there's no way I could run for that long. So, but I could swim that long.
Karen can bike. She's got that bum foot, and I'll do the run. All right?
Okay.
It's
all right,
decided.
It's decided. Next year.
Maybe in 10 years.
All right. 69 degrees currently in the metro, 66 in St. Cloud and in Brainerd and in Marshall, 68 in Eau Claire. It is a nice start to the day today, but it is going to be very hot and humid. So you're going to want to make sure that you enjoy the morning. Get out there for that swim or that jog now. But swimming will keep you nice and cool later on this afternoon when we top out at 90 degrees. Yesterday we topped out at 91. Average for this time of year is 84 degrees. And we are going to be well above average for the 7-day forecast again. And we might even get a triple-digit number in there as we move on into our Monday. So here's the setup. Area low pressure is taken off, which is good, taking all that precipitation with it. But our Wisconsin counties could still look at maybe an isolated thunderstorm as we move on into the day today. Otherwise, the rest of us are just going to be looking at hazy, hot, humid conditions as we move on into the afternoon. The muggies are coming back. 90 degrees will be our high today. As we move on into tonight, 72 degrees with mostly clear skies. Still a very warm evening, but a nice evening. 93 as we move on into tomorrow. So you see the direction we're headed in, and we're going to be continuing that upward trend into our Monday, where we'll get to about 98 to 100 degrees. Our next chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms rolls in on Tuesday and towards the end of the week, where we cool down a little bit back into the 80s again. But looks like it's going to be the summer of the 90s across Minnesota, guys. So just get ready to stay cool.
It's all good.
98 on Monday. I'm going. We should keep it on Karen, because she really has just lost
I know.
it. This does not happen very often.
She's going to steal the show right there. Okay. Let's head out the door right now and look at something that is fantastic. We've got sunny skies all across the region, so lather on that sunscreen and make sure you stay hydrated today. We are going to see another very muggy day, and with hot and humid conditions, it'll probably feel warmer than it actually is. But this morning, it's quite comfortable, 69 degrees. It will not stay that way as we move on into the afternoon, so keep that in mind. With dew points in the 60s, we're going to start to feel rather soupy. So Twins are taking on the Athletics today at 6:10. It's going to be about 90 degrees at that first pitch with plenty of sunshine. So a very nice, warm summer night to watch some baseball. 90 degrees today, 93 tomorrow. We're going to continue that upward trend all the way through Monday. So we are going to be looking at the Triple H's returning to the region with plenty of sunshine. So a good weekend to cool off in the lakes. Let's take a look right now at that 7-day forecast. 98 on Monday, so we could be looking at record-breaking temperatures on Monday, maybe even some triple digits, especially in our southern counties, before we get a cool front that's going to move in on Tuesday, and that'll give us a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. And then we'll get a little cooler towards the end of the week, but not much. We are going to hold on to these 90s as we continue to see a very hot summer across Minnesota. We'll be right back. Good Saturday morning. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. Let's get you set up for a day that is very summer-like around dinner time. So just get out there and enjoy. Make sure you stay hydrated. The Fox 9 Morning News starts right now. Welcome back. I'm Fox 9 meteorologist Marina Jurica. We are looking at a very summer-like day across the region. A few isolated storms passed through in the overnight. We saw some severe storms move through in the evening hours, but now our Wisconsin counties are the only ones who are dealing with an isolated storm chance or two to pop up. Otherwise, we are going to be very hot, very humid. Out the door, we are crystal clear right now. We saw a few clouds earlier this morning. 72 degrees, though, for now, with westerly winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Dew points are in the 60s, so we're going to start to get that muggy, thick feeling to the air slowly but surely as we head on into the next couple of days. But 72 in the metro right now, 70 in Owatonna, 71 up in St. Cloud as well as in Brainerd. We've got 72 out west in Marshall, so not too shabby. And taking a look at your weekend, 93 tomorrow as the hazy, hot and humid conditions really start to roll back in to the region. But that's going to be cool compared to the triple digits that we could see as we head on into our our Monday. So we are definitely heating things up. And here in the next hour, I'm going to talk to you about all this hot fun in the summertime. Isolated storms, as I mentioned, east only today. Triple H's are moving back in. So yes, that means the heat index is going to start to be a factor. We'll be sweating it out with 100 plus, maybe even 110 by the time we head on into Monday. So make sure that the AC is ready to go. Otherwise, small rain chances. And at this point, folks, we need the rain, but we're really not going to see a chance for it. Slight chances on Tuesday and Thursday and Friday of next week. So we picked up on a decent amount in the metro yesterday, but not everyone saw it. So let's hope that we get some of those rain chances into the region.
Yeah, we didn't get any in Chaska. It smelled like rain. It just smelled like rain. That was about as close as we got.
We saw about a quarter of an inch here in Eden Prairie, but in northern portions of Eden Prairie, they saw a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch, but we're at the southern end, so we only saw about a quarter of an inch. So we had to get our
the bad part of Eden Prairie.
Yeah. The hood.
The other side of the tracks.
That's where we live. Already telling Karen, I definitely think that some of that looks absolutely fantastic. So we want to make sure we get out there and enjoy the day today. And if that is enjoying some great French food, then that is the way you're going to want to partake, because 90 degrees is going to be our high. 89 in St. Cloud, 88 in Brainerd, 90 in Marshall, 87 in Owatonna, with mostly sunny skies. We have a slight chance for isolated storms in our Wisconsin counties only. So basically anything over the border is fair game to pick up on an isolated storm or two. Tonight, 72 degrees for our overnight low with mostly clear skies, and then 93 tomorrow. So you see where we're going? We are going on up, and we're going to continue to see these temperatures moving on up all the way into Monday, where we'll be close to 100 degrees. And with all that humidity, it's going to be very thick and muggy. And so we're going to have the heat index around 105 to 110 as we move on into our Sunday and our Monday. Next chance for some thunderstorms comes in on Tuesday. We picked up about 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches across a good portion of the metro, but not everyone saw it. So we're hoping that we can get some of that rain back in here. We'll be right back in. Good Saturday morning. I hope you've got some great plans today to head out and enjoy this very beautiful summer-like weather. Let's take a look at that forecast. Stay cool. The Fox 9 Morning News starts right now.
Ran into a friend. She was buying school supplies on Thursday,
Really?
and I told her she was sick, and she says, "Yeah, but you're going to have all the crappy school supplies, all the leftovers when school gets closer."
Are
So
there
she was
bad school
preemptive.
supplies?
Well, you know,
Well, I guess you get those like no-name pencils and
preemptive.
markers.
It was a preemptive strike on her part.
Colors that you don't like, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
But
Yeah,
if
or you
they're
have to
out
go
there-
to like 3 different stores for the yellow notebook with
If
the
you
white
need those felt tip
margins.
pens that the teacher requests, and you can.
Yes.
Well, I saw
the
something
list
even
goes on.
scarier. Halloween stuff in the mall.
No.
Yes.
Really?
I did. I
In
did.
what mall?
At Eden Prairie Mall in Von Mauer. Halloween stuff.
Ugh,
I was like, I'm
sick
so
and
not
wrong.
ready.
Just another reason not to go to the mall.
I wasn't ready to see it. I wasn't ready to see it.
Yeah.
I know, it's a little depressing.
Do we have another holiday even before that? No.
Labor Day.
No, like, but we have 100
What do you do
degrees.
for Labor Day? Hold the flag.
We have 100 degrees before that, though, so we're okay.
Yes. All right.
We still have lots of summer left, and hopefully right now out the door we're seeing plenty of sunshine, 72 degrees. Humidity starting to bump up though, and as Todd mentioned, we're starting to feel it. It's starting to get a little more humid, more muggy. So earlier the better if you want to get out there and enjoy the next 3 days, because it is going to get very toasty. But the Twins are taking on the Athletics. First pitch is at 6:10 tonight, so it's going to be very warm. 90 degrees, probably feeling a little closer to 100. So do your best to stay cool out there, but good baseball weather, that is for sure. And I was glad that the storms ended before we saw that first pitch last night for the Twins. 91 degrees yesterday is what we topped out at. Average is 84, so we have been well above average pretty much for this entire summer. So we will continue to see the 90s rule the forecast for a good portion of this 7-day as we head on into the rest of our weekend. So area low pressure just continues to ride on out towards the east. As it does that, it takes the showers and thunderstorms with it, but our Wisconsin counties might still pick up on an isolated storm or two as this system is heading on out of the region. But just that isolated storm chance as we head on towards the east. 90 degrees for our high today, 72 for our low tonight. As we head on into tomorrow, we'll be looking at 93 degrees. And a quick look at this 7-day forecast, 98 on Monday, which will be Karen's favorite day. And then as we head on into the work week, just a slight chance for some isolated scattered showers and thunderstorms. We need a little bit more rain. We did see some last night, but we could always use a little bit more. Back to you guys.
All right.
Yes, I love Stillwater. It is so beautiful there. Definitely a great day to get out there and enjoy our clouds and radar here over the past 12 hours now, showing those severe thunderstorms that moved through the region late evening into the early evening hours. And as we continue to move on into the day today, that is a thing of the past. We could see maybe a couple isolated storms in our Wisconsin counties, but that is about it. We got plenty of sunshine out there and we're enjoying the morning, but we're starting to feel that humidity get a little bit thicker out there right now. 72 in the Metro, 71 in St. Cloud, Brainerd, 76 in Alec, 75 in Marshall, 73 in Owatonna, 70 in Eau Claire. So 90 degrees is what we're topping out at today. It is going to be a sunny, muggy day. Watch out for those isolated storms out towards the east as we head on into tonight. 72 degrees, mostly clear and a very nice and warm evening. For our Sunday, 93, you see the direction we're headed in? That's right, we're moving on up, and that humidity is also moving on up. So we're looking at a heat index of about 100 as we head on into our day tomorrow. And looking at that 7-day forecast, we picked up on a decent amount of rain, but not everyone saw it last night. So we need some more. We have a chance on Tuesday and Thursday, Friday, but still those chances don't look fantastic. Monday will be the hottest day by far, 98 degrees with a heat index of about 110 as we start out our work week on a very toasty note. So 90s ruling the bulk of the 7-day forecast. Well, Fox 9 is the proud.
It is big
Dr.
day.
Jamie's one of your favorites, Karen.
Yes.
We all like
we love Dr.
Jamie.
Chris, and you know,
Dr. Chris is on vacay.
Dr. J.
He's on-
He is
yeah.
on vacay.
Right? Yeah.
who wouldn't go to Florida in July?
I know. It's even
great
worse
idea.
down there.
We're going to cruise in
But it's more
June.
hot and humid there.
That's
so,
what
you
I'm
know,
talking about.
Yeah, which is no big
All right,
deal.
we're back.
Yesterday, but not a fantastic amount. We need a little more.
A little bit more. His lawns are looking a little brown, although
are.
ours came back after being scorched by a
And the
slip and slide.
See you
It
tomorrow.
took 2 weeks, about
See
a
you
week and a
tomorrow at
half,
7.
but it's back.
We are getting hot, that's for sure, and steamy. Today wasn't so bad because we saw a northwesterly wind, but with that southwesterly wind in full force for the next couple of days, hot and humid, and yes, triple digits are going to be turning into our 7-day forecast. Right now, it's a quiet evening. Any thunderstorms are staying well into the upper Lake Superior region, so far away from us, and we are looking at a very quiet night tonight. But boy, starting tomorrow into our Monday, it is going to be very, very hot. We're going to be looking at mid-90s as we head on into our Sunday, and then the triple digits ruling our Monday. But how long will those 90s rule our forecast? I'll let you know when we get back into the 80s coming up in just a little bit. So you're going to want to stay cool for that 7-day forecast. Back to you, Bill.
All right, thank you, Marina. And of course, with all this warm weather in the forecast, those Minnesota lakes certainly
all quiet in the weather department, but we are going to see a very hot and humid next couple of days. I'll tell you how hot it's going to get and what
sent to us, and everyone loves to see that video. You can't do it.
No, and I know my mother-in-law once, she was filming something from her patio, and she was like, oh, you got to see this video I shot. I said, do not do that.
Shame on you.
You need to be inside.
Don't do that.
How many times do I have to tell you that? But some people just get caught in the moment.
Sure.
And there you go. Well, we have nothing to get caught in the moment about here today. It was very far north and way out to our east in our Wisconsin county. So as we head on into tomorrow, it'll be dry as a bone, and we are going to be looking at the humidity, giving us that feel-like temperature returning to the region again. So putting our clouds and radar here over the past 4 hours in motion, we can see that we've stayed relatively quiet and dry. A few of those couple isolated storms way up towards the north, and as we move on into the overnight tonight, everyone's going to be mainly clear, and then tomorrow just very hazy, hot and humid. We're talking about 95 degrees for our high and a heat index much higher than that. 9 o'clock was sunset, so we still have a little bit of light on the horizon, but it's starting to get darker a little bit earlier. We're starting to shave off a couple minutes every single night, but it's still nice long days for a little while longer. But 85 right now already. We're looking at a very warm evening. We're only going to dip down to about 75 for our overnight low. Dew points are in the 60s, so that is pretty good. We're going to get up to the upper 60s, low 70s as we head on into the next couple of days with a southwesterly flow as we say goodbye to that northwesterly flow. I didn't think it was too bad today, but tomorrow and Monday, we're going to be feeling the humidity for sure. So 85 here locally, 81 in St. Cloud, 78 in Brainerd, 79 in Alec, 81 in Marshall, 77 in Owatonna, and 80 degrees in Eau Claire. Today we topped out at 91 degrees, exactly like we did yesterday. We are going to up that for the next 2 days to 95 tomorrow and then about 100 on Monday. But that'll be the warmest of the 7-day. And then we'll get not really normal, which is 84 degrees, but at least we'll get a little bit closer to that in the upper 80s as we head on into the middle of the week as a cool front moves in on Tuesday. So here's the big picture, folks. We had area low pressure that continued to trail and take its time. That brought us that severe weather yesterday off into Wisconsin and move out towards the east. But it was just enough to give us just a little bit of moisture in our northern counties and in our eastern counties today. But as we head on into the rest of the evening, things are looking good to clear out. Now, we do have another storm brewing, but it is well out to our west, and we won't have to deal with it until Tuesday. We do need the rain at this point, though, so I'm hoping that we will get some of that on Tuesday because we will need it by then. We picked up about 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches of rainfall yesterday, and those of us that did see the rainfall, it was good, but not everybody saw it and not everyone saw that amount. But 75 degrees tonight, a very warm night, mostly clear skies. We're going to say goodbye to those northwesterly winds, which, as we know, makes a huge difference in our feel-like temperatures. And so hot and humid conditions with plenty of sunshine is going to change what we feel like tomorrow. We're talking about 105 heat index temperature, and then as we move on into our Monday, things are really going to get toasty. It's actually going to hit about 100 degrees, which could be a record, and it'll feel a little warmer than that. And then Monday night into Tuesday, we get that cool front in here. You can see, oh boy, it cools us down substantially as we move on into the middle week. But hey,
1 o'clock tomorrow, so it is going to be hot and toasty, but they've got all 3 games in this weekend, which is
And that's
great.
a big difference depending on where you sit in that stadium. Sometimes you're in the shade, sometimes you cannot escape the sun.
I know.
All right, thank you, Marina.
Thanks.
Well, this hot weather